I'm Elizabeth Balau, founder of Papershrink. Thank you very much for clicking on the link. What I'd like to do today is share with you a few of my top tips to make sure that your document scanning project is a success. And what I call a success is when you've converted your paper files to electronic files within budget, on time, without any hassle. Why me? Why should you listen to me? What do I know about scanning? Well, I did manage my first document scanning project in 1999. I founded Papershrink in 2002, and since then I've managed over 700 document scanning projects, from very small ones to very large ones. And one of the things I've learned over these years is that Prince2, the project management methodology, can be used to make sure that your scanning projects are a success. And Prince2 can be very cumbersome and very formal, but it doesn't have to be. And I've pulled out 2 rules that I use all the time. Our first Prince2 rule is make sure you have a valid business case. You want to scan your documents? Great, I'm happy. Why? What will you get out of scanning your documents? What are the benefits for you? It's not always easy to determine them, and even more difficult is to put a pound sign against each benefit, but that is key. You really have to understand how much money you will make or save from scanning your documents, because that's what will allow you to determine how much money you're willing to spend. Once you know what your budget is and your benefits, that's when you start planning and you go out and get some quotes. Prince2 rule number 2 that I always use is make sure you agree your deliverables up front and put them in writing. The deliverables are easy, it's the 5 W's. Who does what, where, when and how. Make sure you have that in writing with your supplier. How do we apply these Prince2 rules at Papershrink? Well, the first thing we do when you get in touch with us is we'll ask you to send us some of your documents. We do that obviously so you can see how we work, but we also do that so we can start to understand what your requirements are, what deliverables are important for your document scanning project. And once we've understood that, we will put that in a detailed proposal. You will not get from us a 1-page quote with a price at the bottom. You'll get something detailed that will list out what the 5 W's are. If you decide to go ahead with us, you'll have one more chance to firm up the deliverables before we go ahead, and that is after we've collected your boxes, your documents, we go through and we pull out a sample, we scan as we've agreed, and we send it to you for your approval. We will not go ahead and scan all the boxes until we have your approval. So hopefully you find these tips useful, you can apply them. If you have any questions, email me or ring me or email my colleagues Adam and Neil. We'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you very much for listening.